The house was quiet, too quiet. Eggs burned on the stove, filling the kitchen with a sharp, bitter smell. A door was locked, and 4 little girls were standing in the hallway, confused, scared, waiting for their mom to answer. She never did. Within minutes, police would walk into a scene so haunting it would shake an entire town and reveal a betrayal no one saw coming. This is the tragic story of Ashley Fish. It was a calm April evening in the small town of DeRidder, Louisiana. The kind of place where neighbors wave, kids ride bikes freely, and violence feels distant, almost impossible. That illusion shattered when a 911 call came in. The voice on the other end was calm. Too calm. "Hi, I need to report crime." The caller gave the address, then hung up. When officers arrived at the home, they were met by 4 young girls standing in shock. One of them whispered that their mom was inside. The door to the bedroom was locked. The smell of burning eggs lingered in the air. Inside the bathroom, officers found 28-year-old Ashley Fish lying motionless on the floor, a single gunshot wound to the head. She was already gone. There were no signs of forced entry, no sign of a struggle, no weapon in sight. Even more disturbing, whoever had done this had taken time to lock the door behind them. As officers tried to piece together what happened, the children were gently escorted outside. The oldest daughter, fighting back tears, guided her siblings to safety like a tiny protector far too young for such a burden. Neighbors gathered, whispers spread, and then a chilling realization hit police. The killer wasn't there. When officers checked Ashley's ID, one of them froze. He knew her. Ashley had grown up in this town. She was a mother of 4, recently divorced, trying to rebuild her life. And she wasn't alone. Neighbors revealed she had recently started seeing someone new, a man named Tyler Durachowski. A black truck had been seen leaving her driveway minutes before police arrived. Then another call came in. "I need to turn myself in," a man told the dispatcher. "I shot somebody." He was sitting calmly in a parking lot, waiting. The name he gave? Ashley Fish. Police rushed to the location and took Tyler into custody without incident. He was calm, polite, almost disturbingly composed. In his vehicle, they found no weapon, but they did find syringes, testosterone vials, and prescription drugs. And when questioned, Tyler told a story that immediately raised red flags. According to Tyler, Ashley had pulled a gun on him during an argument. He claimed she was unstable, that she loaded the weapon herself, that it went off during a struggle. He insisted he never meant to hurt her, but investigators weren't convinced because the scene didn't match the story. No signs of a fight, no overturned furniture, no defensive wounds. And the gun? It belonged to Ashley, but had been carefully placed. Too carefully. As investigators worked, Ashley's children were placed with family members. One of them had seen something. The oldest daughter, brave beyond her years, had witnessed moments no child ever should. Her words would later haunt detectives. She didn't want to talk about it, a family member said, but she saw something. That alone was enough to shatter any remaining doubt. Friends and family began to speak. They talked about Tyler's temper, his jealousy, his controlling behavior. Ashley had confided that she wanted him gone. "She told me he needed to leave," one relative said. She was scared. Another admitted he had threatened Tyler himself, not because he wanted violence, but because he feared it. And now, that fear had become reality. During interrogation, Tyler tried to appear cooperative, calm, rational, but the cracks showed. He blamed Ashley. He minimized her death. He framed himself as the victim. And then he said something chilling. "I didn't want to take a mother away from her kids." But he had, and the truth was closing in. For investigators, this wasn't just a case. It was personal. Ashley was one of their own. A friend, a mother, a life stolen inside her own home. Ashley's children would never hear her voice again, never feel her hug, never be tucked in by her at night. And all because someone who claimed to love her couldn't let go. As the investigation continued, one thing became painfully clear. This wasn't an accident. This wasn't self-defense. This was control. This was rage. This was murder. And no matter how calm the killer sounded, the truth always speaks louder.